Hi there, boys and girls. I'm Zane.
I'm Josh.
And I'm Riley.
And today we're going to teach you how to use this thingy that we're using on the iPads. It's pretty cool, actually. So here we go. If you look in the top left corner, the icon that looks like that beautiful drawing that I drew right there is the Move Item icon. So it allows you to move icons like this. See, look, I'm moving it around, and that's what that icon does. Doesn't have any special features about it, and that's about all it does.
Alright, this little wonderful icon over here is just the Add Slide button, and all you have to do is just click that, and it adds the slide. That's really all it does.
Okay, so now I'm going to tell you about the most important tool, the pencil, pen, whatever tool. This is what you'll be doing for, to write all your stuff. So right now I'm going to write my name. Oh yes, yes, beautiful handwriting. And if you touch and hold down on the icon, you can change the size of the pen so it's thicker, or you can make it smaller naturally as you'd expect, so really fine writing. Ah, excellent. And also, more importantly, by far, you can change the color. Now I'm writing in red. Now I'm writing in blue. All you do is go to the bottom left corner and you should see 3 colors. If you tap and hold on any of them, you can open up a new palette and you can select from pretty much any color you want and also make them different opacities. So right now this is like a lighter blue over, if you can even see, it goes over the red, black, whatever.
Alright, so this next icon's kind of cool. Kind of does cool stuff. Not that it'll be absolutely necessary for your videos, but it's kind of interesting. It helps you make stars and other icons. If you hold down on the icon, just like on the pen one, you can choose other icons to make. So make an arrow. And just like on the pen tool, you can also change the color of them. So now the arrow is red. And if you hold down, you can also change the shadow effect on it. Make it have a nice little shadow, which is nice and pretty. So yeah.
Okay, so this is the text tool. All you have to do is just tap on the screen with it, type something, and just click back on the screen when you're done, and you can adjust the size of it and move it around, and then just click away and it'll make it an object. Click the check mark and it'll make it an object. And then of course you have your different fonts that you can use, so like you can use this one.
Ah, very different.
So much different than the other one. This one's T's curve apparently. And then you can change the color and the font size and if it has a border or not. That is a very bad border.
No, the border around.
Oh, and it makes a border on the box. Ah.
Okay, so this is another really cool tool. It looks like that, but it's just a paper with a plus button next to it. So you tap that, and then you can import a video, a photo, a file, a picture, or whatever what you want. So right now we're going to import this video, because why not?
Blah, 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 blah.
And now, if you were going to do this for yourself, you'd probably want to import the homework PDF that Mr. G will somehow supply for us. And then you can write on it. I wish I could show that to you, but it opens up a new project, so just make sure you import it first. And then you can do all the stuff we're teaching you right on it.
Okay, this next tool is probably right below the pen tool in importance. It is the eraser/delete tool. So if you've selected the pen tool, you can draw, right? And then if you select the eraser tool, you can erase. It's pretty innovative. I don't even know where they come up with this stuff. But anyways, just like most of the other tools, if you hold down the eraser button, it gives you other options, and that's just to change the size of the eraser tool, which makes it bigger, smaller, whatever. And another important thing to note is if you create an object, like with the pen tool, and then you select the hand icon, which we told you about first, you'll notice that the eraser icon changes to an X. If you click on the X, you can delete whole objects at once. See how that disappeared? You'll notice that a walking ants appears around the thing that you drew with a red X in the corner. If you hit the red X, it deletes the whole object. So that's basically how that tool works.
Now you notice that I am on a PC, and I can come over here and click things, but not really. It's actually just the laser pointer tool. It's like all the other tools, you can just kind of point stuff out and make circles and write your name and cursive. All it really does is you just click and you can move it, and then it has options, so you can have like a green arrow, for instance. That's all there really is to it.
Okay, as opposed to those really cool tools we've been using, it's kind of lame, but still very important. So I'm just going to draw some shape. And a lot of squiggles. Okay, so then we click this dotted square with an eye in it, and we can copy and paste stuff. So apparently I just copied it. Now I'm going to paste it somehow. Oh, sweet. So you tap the eye, then you tap the object you want, then you click copy, then you tap the eye again, you can tap where you want to paste it, and you tap paste. Whoa, that's magic. Okay. And we can also make them go under and over each other if we wanted to. I don't know how well it's going to show up. So I'm going to click the squiggles, I'm going to make it go send to the back. Yeah, I don't know if you can really see that, but it's cool. It's useful, I guess, in certain situations, but eh.
Okay, this next button is really, really complicated, so pay attention. It is an arrow pointing to the left, and what it does is it undoes stuff that you've done. So let's say I drew this squiggle line, right? If I wasn't recording this right now, I could hit the undo button and it would automatically undo what I just did. But since I'm recording, the undo button doesn't work. So that's something important to note, that the undo button doesn't work when you're recording something. It's not broken, it just doesn't work in this particular situation. So yeah, that's what it does.
Alright, so this tool is just the zoom button. And if you look around and you could be like, oh look, I can make that smaller, I can make that bigger. It just zooms centered on the screen. Now if you look around, you might notice something moving. It gets really, really small, and you get even smaller and smaller and smaller, and I could have drawn something else inside this that was even smaller. That's pretty much all there is to the zoom button.
Okay, for this final tool, it's probably the most worthless one of all for this demonstration. You can't even see it, so I'll just pretend that you can see it. Basically, you tap it, oh no, the toolbar goes away. Oh, it came back. Goes away. Came back. So if you could imagine that, it was not really useful at all. So, yep, awesome.
Most important part, when you're done with your video, look in the bottom right-hand corner. There are a whole bunch of buttons in there. One is for export, one is to upload a PDF, and the little folder button that looks like this little thing right here is how you save your project. So just title your project like you would on a computer and save it to the iPad, and you're good to go. And that's all. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Hope you enjoyed it.